Good morning, guys. 12:18 a.m. on the King of the Streets. The streets that he owns, where he walks. Come on here to discuss something. Jimbo, you fucking fat ass. Let me tell you something, you dumb bald-headed son of a bitch. I want you to run your mouth on something you don't know about. I want you to go let them call. I want you to call the grifter. I heard what you said, you dumbass. I want you to show, repeat, receipts. I want you to show receipts, Jimbo. You said I was sent off whenever I was a junior in high school. Motherfucker, I finished high school. Never got sent off. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I went into a foster home whenever I was 14. But you want to know why? You want to know why? My piece of shit mom, aka No Fear and Ricky's mom, Alvin. Let me tell you why, Jimbo. Let me tell you why. I don't owe no goddamn body no motherfucking explanation. Don't think you got me down, motherfucker. You ain't got nothing down except for Thelmer in jail. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I got put in a foster home at 14, Jimbo. 14. You want to know why? My mom chose men over her kids, Jimbo. I went to a foster home. Guess what, Jimbo? I stayed there until I was 18. I started work whenever I was 6 to, well, really, I worked on the farm, my fucking farm, you dumb son of a bitch, whenever I was a kid. Starting whenever at 14, 15, starting at 15, Jimbo. I had animals, I had cows, I had horses, I had goats. But that's neither here nor there, Jimbo. I started working. What have you done? What have you accomplished? But anyway, on the side of getting sidetracked with that, I don't owe yous no explanation, but I'm going to anyway. My mom chose men over us, Jimbo. Like I said, I went to a foster home whenever I was 14 years old, Jimbo. I was there until I was 18 and there afterward. I finished high school, Jimbo. I want you to bring that fucking two-faced whore you're talking about that went to school with me that said that I raped somebody, Jimbo. I hurt kids. I want to see the goddamn receipts. I want you to come to Tennessee on Fox and Hounds Way and tell me that, Jimbo. You're a disgrace to society. I would never hurt kids. And you go over and you tell Griff that because Griff can't take the heat after all the women he scammed, after all the women he's come after. Yeah, I got pissed at sweet Melissa. You don't know why? Because she's a backstabber just like you, Jimbo. And I seen it. Griff, I don't bow down to you. I proved it time and time over. I'm not coming on your channel. You'll not be on my channel, Drifter. You hog sucker. I'm doing what I'm a doing, and you ain't gonna stop me. Jimbo? Oh, that's fine. Copy that. That's fine. They think it's okay. The reason Griff went too, he thinks it's okay to marry a 12-year-old. That's the same category. It takes a sorry piece of shit to leave your wife sitting, knowing she's got issues Mind issues, may I add. Sitting in jail. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not finished. Get off YouTube, Griff. Let your wife have that channel. You let your wife have that channel and you never get back on it again, and I'll be watching. I'll leave you alone. I went through what your daughters went through. They chose men and drugs. And you know what, Griff? At 47 years old, Jimbo, at 48, yeah, 47 years old, the drugs took mom out of this life. Did I love my mom? Yeah, sure did. And my big fat mouth brother over there saying it's my fault I got her on drugs. No, no, I didn't never do drugs. And that's what the problem was. I would never let her do drugs around me. That's because I cared. Jimbo, you fucking fat ball headed son of a bitch. My mom died at 47 years old because of drugs. Like I said, I don't owe you a fucking explanation. I guess it's the same fucking girl that Ernie Shell claimed to said that, but guess what? It all come out. And they tried to strike my channel because I posted the truth. It's all in my shorts and it's all in my lives. I don't owe you a fucking thing except for to wrap my hands around, if I can get them around your fucking neck and rip your goozle out. You want to go real life and say shit like that? Let's go real life. What have you accomplished besides moving from here and there and scamming everybody? Crickets. What I thought. Yeah, that was her. And there, my brother blames me for it. No, no. She stayed at his house, doped up. Not at mine. Not at mine. I wanted to address that and make that to the fucking clear. I admit I went to a foster home. Got a good family too. Good foster home. I was there and I still associate with them today. I got sent, he said that I got sent off in junior high school. I finished high school, Jimbo. What have you accomplished? What do you own? Tell me what you own besides the fucking stuff in your house. And let me tell you this, drifter. I've got land. Let me make it clear. I never lived behind my ex-wife in a fucking camper either. Let me make it clear. I worked my ass off for what I got. What have you done? Besides try to paint pictures and sell them to people and they want their money back. What have you done besides spend your money on drugs and let your kids do without? What have you done? What have you accomplished? What do you own, Griff? I'm not on here bragging. I'm just pointing out the scamming part of your life is what puts you in where it is today with nothing. Nothing. Let me tell you something else about my mom, Jimbo. I was a outcast, black sheep, because of who my daddy was and is. They couldn't handle it. But you know what? You ain't got what the fuck it takes. Nor does Griff. Nor does anybody, for that fucking matter, that associates with you. Got the shoulders and can carry the fucking weight I have. You're laying over there hollering AFib. Ain't no joke. You ain't got AFib. You got high blood pressure. You ain't got AFib. Yeah, I'm glad I too, Lisa Bradley. I was Lisa B. Thank you, Pink Bolo. Thank you for being here tonight. I hate to do this, but I had to address it. The more I thought about it, the madder I got. And if I could have jumped to that phone, I'd have beat the fuck out of him until he couldn't breathe no more. I believe that. They can take that as a threat if they want to. They think they're a bunch of badasses. They ain't seen what a fucking badass is. They want to fucking push a trigger, by God. Let's push it. Thank you, Robonza. I just wanted to get on here and address that. Let me slow it down for the fools. I grew up in a foster home. I went whenever I was 14-year old. And I was there until I was 18. I went to work whenever I was 15. Worked ever since. Before the 15, let me tell you what happened. 14, let me tell you what happened. I went into the foster home at 14. Let me tell you what happened prior to that. Mom chose men over us. She lived with a man whenever we was a kid. He used to always try to beat us. Well, beat me. That's why I said I was the black sheep of the family. And there's people that can back it up. And if my sorry ass brother would he could too. Because he was a chosen one. Polly was a chosen one. My other sister was a chosen one. Now I slowed it down for the fools. You know what? It don't fucking hurt me one bit to talk about it. It bothered me at first, but you know what? There's a time you can only do so much because that was their choice to do me like that. I went on. Did I love mom? Yes. Did I put up with her fucking shit? No. Nor have I ever, nor I will off anybody. I'm the oldest, Rachel, out of four. I've never took no shit, and nor will I ever. Yeah, I seen Bama Troop Seeker over there running her mouth too. And if anybody, she don't like what the fuck I post, I'm gonna call it out. And she fucking stay over there with them fucking idiots. Matter of fact, I screenshotted it and going to hoping like hell she says that it wasn't her. I don't know. I seen what she is over there saying. I say I'm not a mod over there, so I can't tell if it was her real channel or not. But it probably is because Kemper, Matt, and then let me address Kemper. Hey, Kemper, Kemper, why did you chart your channel? You acting all innocent. Kemper was on Ernie Shell's panel after all he's done for a so-called town that he lived in. And he's trying to blame it on Tina. Oh no, back up, bitch. Wasn't that bitch. You can get mad at me if you want to, Kemper. You're no better than them. I won't take no shit from you either. You just texted me the other day, asked me what was going on with China. Let me tell you something. Don't text me again asking me any fucking thing like that. If you're going to be on their side and take sides, fuck you, Matthew Bays. Fuck you. Block somebody. Yeah, I didn't fucking block him, bitch. Let me say this, Kemper. You come and call me fat ass if you want to, motherfucker. Kemper was the one going after Ernie. I'm gonna beat his ass. I never seen him show up, but by God, let me tell you this. He was over here at the restaurant in our eating. I made a fucking live about it, and you can see the cars in the parking lot if you watch close enough. Motherfucker wouldn't come outside. I pulled up. I'll leave this little bitch alone. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. I went all the way through high school. What did you accomplish? What do you got to prove for life? You heard that over our own Griff channel with your butthole buddy uh, Ernie and him and Griff. But anyways, that's why he started his channel. He was going after Ernie. And now then he's on Ernie's panel. I mean, come on. He's the scammer and he knows it. Just the other day, he texted me and said, "What's up with China?" That's whenever they was going after China on Ernie's panel, you see. Matthew, fuck you. Look, he's a little bitch. Yeah, he's jealous. They ain't none of them got anything to prove to show for their life except for scamming. They don't own their home. They claimed I live behind my ex-wife, which is a lie. I've got my own land. I worked my ass off for it. Guess what? It's paid for. It's paid for. Did I want to resort to selling it? No. But if I had to, I would. I've got my truck. Did I want to resort to sell it? No, but I would. I have sold a bunch of stuff. I've sold more stuff than yins have ever fucking saw in your lifetime, bro. And yins is in your 40s and over 40s and 50s. I blowed more money whenever I was younger than yins will ever see in your fucking lifetime. I'm just calling it the way it is. Ask anybody that truly fucking knows me. Yeah, I know. General awareness. And I sure the fuck don't live in my mom's garage. I don't live in my dad's garage because they're deceased. I wish they was here, but if they was here, I wouldn't be living in their fucking garage. I wouldn't be sucking up their electricity. I wouldn't be sucking up their food. I wouldn't be sucking up nothing about them because they have raised me to go on and be a man. Well, he did. Mom was a piece of shit. I'll call it the way it is. And my brother and the whole fucking family can get mad at me if they want to. I got family that has stuck by me on my mom's side whenever my mom ain't. My dad and my foster parents, I'm going to say it like it is, has raised me not to do that. They taught me to get out and work at 15 years old. And that's what I did. I went to McDonald's. Yes, I flipped burgers. But guess what? I went to fucking making chicken feed for cooked foods until they shut down. I didn't job hop. I went to better money. I was making fucking $19 an hour for every hour of fucking overtime I was working, and I was working 90 to 100 hours a fucking week. I worked my ass off for what I got. And you want to say I'm a scammer? And you mad bringing up what I own? You'll never see what I've ever owned. You don't fucking know what I've ever owned. Because Yuns had the same fucking opportunity that I did, that I've got, and still got today. But no, Yuns don't take it. You want to scam and live in your mama's back fucking car lot, garage, or house. Yeah, he is, Pink. I just wanted to get on here and address that. They want to talk about what I got and this and that. Yeah, I worked there. I made chicken feed over in Talbot, Tennessee until they shut down. I worked so long, so much there and dependable. They wanted me to go to Chattanooga with them, but I didn't want to leave my family. So guess what? I went to Holland Block until that shut down. And then after that shut down, the guy passed away. I went to Gatlinburg and been there ever fucking since until I got sick. I didn't job hop. I worked my ass off. And I think I'm thankful that they taught me that. They taught me to work, and they taught me to save and budget. I did save until I run out and budget. I don't live, never live beyond my means. You wouldn't see me getting sick, wouldn't see me, my kid sick, or let me use to rephrase that as an example. You wouldn't see me with a light bill being due and me at the beach. You wouldn't see me with a land payment or a house payment due and go to Gatlinburg on vacation. My bills was paid. Paid. What do you own, Jimbo? How old are you, Jimbo? 49? 50? You should have had a piece of property with a house on it. You should have owned your vehicle. Ernie Shell, he could have done had his house with land paid for, probably, or making them payments, working. But no, BK, he could have owned a house. He could be doing adult stuff. But no, I'm going to live in my mommy's garage. I'm going to take from mommy. She's done raised me. But oh, I'm going to be in here in this garage sucking up their electricity. Or I'm going to be Jimbo. I'm going to worry about, let my kids worry about where I'm going to live. What the fuck, dude? Not everybody, not everybody can, everybody has the same opportunity, don't. Everybody does. He could do the same thing. But no, he's letting his kids go moving from place to place to place to place to place to place because of the, like I said, I didn't do and I won't do. Hello, cowgirl. I budgeted. I still budget today, even with the problems I got. When the people that's helped me, I budgeted. I budgeted it. I don't know where Ernie lives. Everywhere, anywhere. If he thinks a woman's got money, that's where Ernie Shell will be. I worked up until I got sick. You want to know why? Because I know what it took to make a living. I'm a man. Would I still be working if they let me today? Yeah. Would I be dead today? Yeah. Because I'd have went on and on and on. But they wouldn't let me. They stopped me. They stopped me. And I've showed that 1,000 times too. I've even got I've even got questioned about that. Oh, did you work in the winter time? You just a yard mower. Guess how much I made whenever I fucking worked there? I made $16 an hour. $16 an hour. And in Gatlinburg, we had more work year round landscaping. We saved a lot of stuff for the winter time and they should have throughout the year. No mowing in the winter. You're right. You had it right. But we fucking landscaped and hauled rock and mulch and trimmed the trees that needed to be trimmed. And had 13 hotels or more, American owned, year round. There, and that answered that question, didn't it? And you know what? They give me my whole 40 hours a week. So after taxes, I'm gonna call it out. I made roughly $1,600 a month. I got paid 2 times every 2 weeks. But I budgeted it. I worked my ass off for what I got. You know what? I'd go back today. Within a week's time, I'd be dead or I'd be laid off again. They know they stopped me. They stopped me from killing myself because I've done it so long. I put work first because I know what it would take to take care of my kids. Now that's a man. My kids don't lay on no couch while I'm strung out on dope. I take care of my kids. I never walked out on my kids, Ernie Shell. I don't live with roommates. Matthew Kemper, Jimbo, I live in a trailer. As a matter of fact, a nice trailer that's paid for because we worked our ass off. Now that's a man. That's a man. Unlike you clowns. How can you go through life knowing that you got a kid you can't take care of? How can you go through life knowing you strung out on dope and making them do what they did, just like it was whenever I was a kid? How can you? How can you lay down and sleep at nighttime? Yeah, I get emotional because it's the truth. But I'm not crying because of guns. I'm crying because of my kids. They know I love them. I take care of them. I bought their school books for college. My 21-year-old Jimbo, me, that you saying that never worked and done all this. Now that's what a man is. Show me where you have been a man. Yeah, you can have kids in your house running around wild. You can have kids running right standing beside of you in your lives. But that don't make you no man. That don't make you no man. Nope, that don't make you no man, Jimbo. Don't make you no man, Ernie. And that goes for anybody else that does that shit. Exactly. I don't live beyond my means. I like motorcycles and I work my ass off for one. And I've got one, but I was on the verge of selling it. But something said, don't sell. You don't got to sell everything you worked your ass off for. Something kept telling me that, and I kept it. But everything else went. I didn't go out and buy fancy purses, fancy clothes, fancy shoes. And I sure the fuck would never hurt a kid. They played a video for months where I got stumbled up because Ernie was acting stupid. I've been accused of everything under the sun, just like the night on Jimbo's channel. Whenever he told Griff I hurt kids, I got sent off this and that. I lived here and there. I molested a girl in high school. Bull fucking shit. Show me the motherfucking proof. I ain't got no record. I even said that one time. I ain't got no record. And they try to say that I manipulated the system. Only thing on my fucking record is driving without a license whenever I didn't have no license. But you want to know what I was doing whenever I didn't have no license? I was working. I was working. I was working. That's all they have ever done. They tried to say I live by I-440 truck stop in Cott County. They tried to say that I had been arrested for trafficking kids from North Carolina, Hispanic kids. I've got the receipts of that. It's all in my phone. I don't post nothing. I don't say nothing I don't got proof on. Or I've not seen with my own eyes. Like people talking and I didn't have time to record it. I don't come after anybody unless they cause a problem. I just wanted to get on here and address that. I was aggravated. More I thought about it. And I know that I don't owe nobody no explanation. I wasn't doing it because of them. I was doing it because of me. I can care less, but I just wanted people to know what kind of people that they are and what they say that is not the truth. That's not the truth. Let me tell you something, Sebastian. My daddy loved me, motherfucker. So I'd say you better get the fuck out of here. Now, you want to see somebody's parents that they fucking openly admitted that didn't love them? Go talk to Ernie. But anyway, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna get off from here. It's 1. I just wanted to get on here and address that. I ain't fuck them clowns. Exactly. They watch the chats and then they'll like Ernie. He'll watch a chat and you're right, Genevieve. You're right. Just like whenever Ernie, the kid said that about Ernie. Uh, I had proof of it. I don't accuse anybody that don't put that son of a bitch in timeout. Block user. I did. I blocked them. Truth and justice. Sorry. Unblock truth and justice. I was trying to fucking block his clown. The chat was moving. Truth. So can somebody go unblock truth and justice, please? Here, let me go undo it real quick. I'll be right back. Did somebody unblock her? Yeah, they're scared. I know. Thank you, cowgirl. And I apologize about that too. Truth and justice. I apologize about that. I was trying to get Bays out of here, and it went up one before I could stop. Good. They know truth and justice. They know I know the truth. Matter of fact, I shared where Predator Hunter Nation's drug runner just got busted the other day. Everything that I've ever said is coming to light, guys. And I posted pictures. I posted the truth. I didn't really get too much on the drug part, but now then it's starting to come out. I didn't really, I didn't record or have really much receipts on the drug part, but now then the truth is coming out. You see, that guy that I posted, their drug runner, uh, ran their drugs and stuff. And every time I was there, they'd go in the back room, they'd come out. I know what they're doing, drugs. And he's their drug runner. And I know what they was doing after I was there for a while. They was actually getting comfortable with me. And now then it's starting to come the truth. It's the proof's in the pudding, and it'll always come out. And they can't stand that. I can't believe it either, cowgirl. Hey, did you catch that? Did you hear Watch Griff tonight? Whenever he was on the phone streaming Jimbo, Hear that bullshit? Who was doing drugs? Predator Hunter Nation. Um, their drug buddies got busted. Been busted for drugs. Their drug runner. Well, it's just the truth. I mean, he's taken up for them. I've never said anything that that like that. I don't know if it's still up or not. I know, ain't nobody attacked his daughter. They come out with it. They come out with that. I mean, why else would they lie? And that's why I told him, go get with your kids, man. Fix it. Yeah, he was unhinged. Exactly. And they wonder why people get started. So, with that being said, you guys have a good night. And Easy Paw, it's okay, Easy. Truth and Justice, Lisa, Joey R. Did you catch that? Yeah, I'm looking at some. Hang on. Misty Rose, Robanza, Genevieve, Penny Pimp Daddy. I appreciate you guys. Tree Sub Church. I appreciate everyone. And I stress it again. I don't give a fuck what they say. I appreciate everybody that has helped me. I'm going to. That's why it's usually 2 in the morning, and unfortunately, you can feel it whenever you've got the problems. I don't push it to the limit. Like I know my limit. It's 1 o'clock, so I usually go to bed about that time. And if I push it, I can really feel it. And I want to say this. He said, "I know what you're going through." He just sat over there and said he has leukemia. And I don't look, and I'm sorry that he's got leukemia. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't no AFib. I mean, everybody has their own thing going on. It ain't AFib, and I appreciate everybody. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Just like it's like 1 o'clock. No, I would not go on his panel, and I will not be on his panel. He begged for me to come up on his panel. I'm not a doing it. I can feel whenever you got what I got going on, your heart has to rest. So I'm gonna get off from here and get some sleep. No excuse to act that way. You're exactly right. Exactly right. You guys have a good night. Everyone that's been in chat, you got get up, have a good night, and a better day tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm not going up there, cowgirl. You guys have a good night.